free. Battle in the storm with courage and grace. Shayna's got the wisdom to help you embrace. No more relying on pills they don't know. She's got the strength to help you grow. Feel the power rising inside. Shayna's guidance right by your side. Life's getting brighter step by step. With Shayna's touch, you're gonna prep. Feel the power rising inside. Shayna's guidance right by your side. Life's getting brighter step by step. With Shayna's touch, you're gonna prep. Medicine shelves are emptying out. Finding real strength, that's what it's about. No more prescriptions tying you down. With Shayna's help, you'll wear the crown. Ladies, hear the call, it's time to rise. Shayna lifts the veil, opening eyes. No more shadows breaking your day. With her wisdom, fight pain away. Broken paths don't mean you're lost. Shayna shows to bear through the cost. Healing hearts one smile at a time. With Shayna, you'll shine forever and feel the power rising inside. Shayna's guidance right by your side. Life's getting brighter step by step. With Shayna's touch, you're gonna prep.
In the strength deep inside, Shayna Melissa takes us on this ride from suffering to a life so free. Her healing touch should set you free.
Hey, guys. Oh my God. Can you believe it is already December 31st, 2025, the very last day? Yay, woo! And I know if you're like me this year, we had our roller coaster of ups, downs, sideways, spin arounds. And I want you to know, help you finish the year off strong and jumpstart into the new year that's going to be even better and brighter for you. Instead of dwelling in the past, we're going to move on to a full new year like a new chapter of a book. I am Shayna Melissa Stockman, an autoimmune warrior, a nationally board certified NP and RN for over 33 years, who empowers mostly ladies to get and feel better while reducing their signs, symptoms, flare ups, and reliance on meds. And I want to help you not dwell in the past, but move forward to a brand new year and jumpstart it like no before, like no other. Oh, before we move forward, I want to, if you haven't already registered for our Reclaim Your Life, it is brand new. You probably haven't registered because we literally just chose the date. Mark your calendars. It is February the 11th. That's 2/11. Now we made a. It is especially important. This will help you start the new year right, especially for my fellow autoimmune warriors, medical mysteries, those that just want to get better, feel better, reduce or eliminate their symptoms, their flare-ups, or their reliance on meds. This is for you. So mark your calendars for February 11 at 7 p.m. and go to worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim and claim the no cost or the VIP seat. The VIP seat is going to be a lot cooler. You're going to get an extra power hour on Zoom for intimate, smaller gathering. You're going to get the Reclaim Your Life blueprints, the workbook, and a mini consultation private at a different time with me. All right, moving right along. This year's nothing but roller coasters, like I said, ups and downs. And I don't know if you guys know that Murphy's Law, right? Whatever could go wrong probably is. And I feel like that happened to me a lot this year. Like today, I almost forgot it was Wednesday for the first time in a long time. I was going to have a lazy day. And I'm like, oh no, I have the show today. But you, but you know what? I I've been doing this show every Wednesday, showing up every single Wednesday live for a long time. So I'm going to give myself grace, give myself the pat on the back. You know what? But in this year 2026 moving forward, I hope you have less Murphy's laws, less ups and downs, more ups, less sideways. But you know what? It's the mistakes and the failures that we learn and grow from. We don't often learn from our successes, right? We learn from what we did wrong and how we could do it better moving forward. I hope you like my new emoji there where I'm breaking out of 2025, having a breakthrough into 26, and I want to help you have a breakthrough for the new year too. All right, now I went bowling last night, okay? And this is life is like that roller coaster. Life's like bowling. Now, if you see this picture here, shout out to Anthony that was there last night. Awesome guitar player, awesome band. Now, I got my share of strikes and spares, but I also got my share of gutter balls and not getting that many pins there. But I chose, that's the word, choose. I chose to not focus on the gutter ball or, wait, did I get gutter ball? I don't know, or a low number of pins. I chose to focus and celebrate on the spares and the strikes. Like, I think one of my games was 117, which that's not phenomenal. But you know what? That's good for me. Maybe the other games were less, but who cares? I had fun. So the point is, don't focus on your failures. Learn from them how you could do better and focus on your successes because I'm sure you also had a year of successes as well. Now, this next photo, you see our YouTube channel, it's like that roller coaster. Our views are up and down and up and down and up and down. But I'm not going to focus on that. I'm going to focus, we are almost at 250,000 views. And thanks to you. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. There's no cost. You'll get alarms when there's new clips there, new lives, but it helps spread our message to more people. So if you're on the YouTube, click the subscribe. If you're not, go to youtube.com/Shayna Melissa. Click that subscribe button. And thank you for your support. Now, check out the Facebook page. Now, on my main Facebook page, I have my new main Facebook page. I have 9.7 thousand followers. And for some reason, a lot of people send me friend requests, or they can't send me friend requests, or they can't even find me. So I highly encourage you to go to the business page, World Wellness Expert. It's just facebook.com/World Wellness Expert. Please follow that page. That's where you're going to get the exclusive invites, the special savings, the truly transformational content. So I want to keep the other page for more other things, okay? And that will help support me so that I could also monetize and keep giving you free content. So please follow worldwellnessexpert.com on Facebook. Okay, now in that bowling episode, you see this picture here? When I was bowling, I didn't focus on the gutter ball, right? I focused on the success and the strikes and the spares. And when you see this photo here of the beach, sometimes we need to retrain our brain and refocus. Now, a lot of you, when you guys are sick and suffering with symptoms, you're focused on when's my doctor appointment? Do I have enough pills till I go to the doctor? I'm gonna have to wait there 3 hours. Let me bring something to drink and some knitting to do. Or then am I going to run out of pills before then? Did I eat to take that medicine? And do I have enough money for all the copays and all the prescriptions? Instead of focusing over there, like some of you might have heard my canoe story. The canoe instructor said, hey, you see those rocks? Don't go over there. And everybody focused over there and hit the rocks. So sometimes you're stuck in that rut and you're focused on the doctors and the pills, but you should refocus your attention over there, like where I am, where I was suffering with all that, and I can help you get to where I am. So energy flows where attention goes. If you focus on the negativity, you're going to be miserable. Focus on the wins. Focus on the positivity. Look forward to what's ahead to come. And I did draw that word believe in the sand in Long Island. And the last E got washed away by the water as the sun was going down. But you know what? I'm not focused on that. So sometimes we need to master our mindset and retrain our brain. And I get into this more in the workshop and the 90-day program. Now, sometimes we just, need to give ourselves a pat on the back. You ever get a pat on the back for the job well done and it feels really good, right? Or you give your little one or your grandbaby a pat on the back and they smile, right? So it's giving them positive reinforcement for a job well done. Well, sometimes when you're that CSO, CFO, CEO, or the owner of your business, sometimes nobody's giving you a pat on the back. So sometimes raise a hand up high. I want you to do this now. You don't have to swear nothing. I want you to raise a hand up high, stand at the elbow, and pat yourself on the back for a job well done. Because sometimes, woo, 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 sometimes no one else is gonna do it. You know what? I want to pat myself on the back for showing up for the show live every single Wednesday. Come hella high water, when I was exhausted, when I was stressed to the max, had deadlines. So sometimes we need to pat ourselves on the back, especially when we're our own boss. And you know what? When we get those little mishaps, we're not doing so well, we messed up. You know what? We learned from it. We grew. We didn't focus on that, and we refocused our energy to how we can do it better. So I want you are worthy, you are deserving to treat yourself as well as your bestie. So in this coming year, I want you to spend as much money and as much time as you would on your bestie and spend it on yourself, especially if it's legal, free, and ethical. Why not? You are probably more worthy and more deserving than the people you treat better than yourselves, right? All right, I want to move on to some good news. I love doing good news segments because there's so much negativity in this world, especially with the holidays and violence over religious beliefs and Christmas. This past week or so, we had these just before the holidays event. It was fun. And Santa Claus came to town. There is Santa. Hello, Sal, Santa. Shout out to you. So sometimes you just need to distress and relax. And especially when you have a very stressful job, like, I just had one of my clients in sepsis, okay, full blown sepsis in ICU. But sometimes we just need to refocus off of that and just relax and reignite again. We also had holiday parties. Check this out. Here's some of the holiday parties. Shout out to all those that attended these holiday parties. They were a lot of fun. Oh, if you don't have a copy of the book, you can go to worldwellnessexpert.com/OLO and get your digital copy for like $9. Woo, 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 woo. We had lots of book signings this year. This is book signings just the past couple of weeks. And you can, yeah, look at the book signings, and we had them this past couple weeks. We had tons of book signings. I actually ran from the radio station interview at MacArthur in Islip, New York, right to the book signing, and it was too much. Go to the link tree right here, and you'll see all my upcoming events and more. Moving forward this year, I decided less is more. I was doing so many events, running from the radio station to do a book signing, another book signing the next day. It is way too much. Less is more this year. So I'm only going to host one main event per quarter, per season, per 3 months, and that is it. So if you miss it, you miss it. So don't miss our live Reclaim Your Life Super Workshop, February 11th. Mark your calendar. All right. Now, here, after, before the book signing, I was at this radio show interview. And thank you for having me on 103.9 News Radio at the airport. And they had all these big windows where everybody that's getting on and off the plane could see your live interview. It was a little weird. But then I ran from there to do the book signing. And shout out to Power. That lady is the president of Power. She's had her show now for 5 years. So less is more. I also did these speaking engagements, and you know what? Everything didn't go right, right? The podium cracked, the wire almost didn't work. I came ultra prepared. Thank God I brought everything possible that you could think of because I ended up needing it that night. And everything in the end went smoothly. That one of the attendees said, "You did it perfect, or perfectly." So, you know what? Let's not beat ourselves up. That's my new logo for the autoimmune expert. I hope you like the leaves and the body and the transformation the person's coming through and the full circle. Um, Here I did more speaking engagements, and less is more this year. I'm going to do a lot less. Then, oh, the magazine, check this out. Congratulations to the beautiful, healthy, happy, beautiful Kudos magazine. If you don't already have it and you'd like a complimentary copy, just go to worldwellnessexpert.com/kudos. I have collaborated with them for 22 issues in a row. Yay! If you are one of my annual or monthly members or in your Wellness Journey 90-day program, you have this entire library of the latest 22 editions. Each of them are digital and clickable with videos in there and lots of quick, easy, yet healthy, nutritious, and delicious recipes. And I absolutely love this magazine. I hope all of you get a copy of it. And if you're in my 90-day and you don't see that library bookshelf, reach out. All right, now we had other happy news this year, and I've had a lot of success stories. I won't get into a lot of them, but some of them in your wellness journey, our 90-day program. One of the ladies is on 4 less prescription pills a day because I attacked the root causes that her symptoms went away, greatly reduced or resolved altogether. Her flare-ups reduced or went away altogether. That I was able to safely taper off 4 of her prescription pills. Now, times that by 365 days, she's on 1,460 less pills a year. We have less chances of dependencies, overdoses, and deaths. Plus, they put in fillers, carcinogens, we don't know what. Another one of my clients is down 8.5 of her 9 prescription pills a year. So when I calculated that out, she's on 3,000, over 3,000 less pills a year. 3,000. So if you want to join our workshop all about this, where we take a deeper dive, register your no cost or VIP seat now at worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim. Okay, now here's another example of one of the clients in your wellness journey. She's a fellow NP. She's now with autoimmune off of her weekly injections, off of 3 of her prescription pills. That's over 1,000 less pills a year. Imagine how much time she's saving, not waiting 3 hours at a time at the doctor's, booking appointments, going to and from the doctors, the pharmacies, how much money she's saving on copays for the doctors, the specialists, all of those prescriptions times 12 each and every month throughout the year. So, woohoo, high five to you. All right, then we have, just to let you know, even though I'm based in New York, I have clients all around different states and different countries. Here's shout out to Sue in Canada. I only share with permission. Some of my clients are more hush hush, especially well knowns, and I keep it that way as well. So I want you to know, if you want me to keep your story hush hush, I do. So Sue was loud and proud. She's like, listen, share our picture. She's in Canada. In Canada, they wait several months to see their primary care doctor, and they wait up to a year or a little more for an MRI. So I love my Canadian friends. We're on the same North America coast where I can easily ship them products if I need. And they love working with me because you know what? I see them within the next week or two, not waiting months or a year for testing. And now I can order testing in every state. Now then we have this fellow. Yay! We have Texas in the house, right? So here's one of my clients in Texas, fellow nurse practitioner in your Wellness Journey 90-day program. And for people like this that want more extensive blood work than their doctors want to order, or their doctors don't know the right test to order, I can now order it in any state out of all 50 states, send you to a local lab to you, or even send kits to your home. So this is very important. Now, when you look at this photo here, you ever get a roof leak, right? And you put, maybe in a school or government building, you see a roof leak and they put a pail underneath it, right? That's a quick fix. That's like, hey, good for now, but we know that's never going to solve the problem. And if they don't address the true underlying root problem, they're going to need a bigger bucket, then they're going to need a mop, then they're going to have electrical issues, mold issues, and it's going to cost them a lot more time, a lot more misery, and a lot more stress and anxiety. But what now, I think medications at times, a lot is like that. They are good for now, treat a symptom, but do not attack the underlying root cause, do not cure it. And the underlying problem is still growing, getting bigger. If you know, say you're on blood pressure pills or diabetes meds or cholesterol meds, a lot of times the doctor starts you with one medicine, a lower dose. Oh, it's not working. Let's higher, higher, higher. Let's add a second med for your blood pressure, a third med for your heart. And we know it's just a good for now quick fix. But what if I can give you the tools you need to fix the problem and give you the expert to fix the problem? Like, instead of that bucket under the roof, if you had a roof leak, would you rather get the tools to go on the roof, or better yet, even hire the expert to do it for you, right? That can save you tons of time, some tons of money, stress, anxiety, aggravation, the whole nine yards. I can give you the tools you need to fix your symptoms so that you don't need the bucket, okay? AKA the prescriptions. And I want to be that expert and give you the tools to expedite your journey. Tons of time, money, aggravation. Now, this is really cool. I have the capabilities because I have partners now, associates in all 50 states to order lab and diagnostic and blood work for you, and urine testing and saliva testing and Dutch testing and all of that. So well, I partnered up with a lot of healthcare pros in all the states so we can get you blood work in your state, but you don't have to travel far. You can go to your local lab and get the testing done, or even get kits sent to your house. So if you want testing done that may be more extensive testing that your doctor might have missed something, or you know there's something else going on, you're still not feeling well, or there's certain tests you want that your doctor just refuses to order because honestly, sometimes they refuse to order a test because they worry your insurance might not cover it. You get stuck with a bill, or they don't know what to do with the result. But you know you need a certain test, and the doctors don't want to do it because they're like, listen, it's not going to change the outcome of what they know what to do with you. Well, I know what to do with those test results, and I don't mind ordering them for you. A lot of clients come to me, and the testing that they had at the doctor's was basic. And even though they tell the doctor, I don't feel well, I'm in for a full physical, run the whole gamut of tests. They don't. So I have so many clients that even though they've been to the doctors and the specialists and had the exam, the well check for the year, that the doctors still are not bashing all of them. They still miss things. So I have the power to get on a consultation with you, a video consultation, look over all your prior tests, recommend what testing you should have moving forward, and then even get it ordered for you in your state. So if you want the testing, then just drop down below test if you want more information about it. And I'll come back and I'll get you that info. Now, by the same token, because I just saw a lady yesterday in Cali, a video visit that her doctor didn't order. She's been suffering for years with some of the testing that I wanted to have. So we did a private consult, and I'm going to be setting up the testing for her at her local lab in Cali. Now, also, I've been doing a lot of new collaborations this past year. And also, new is I collaborated with the best supplement companies. Not just people ask me, like, what company are you with? I'm not just with one. I have. I have connections to wholesale pricing at the best companies around the world, literally. And this is another new venture for me. So now I can decide what supplement is best for you and send you to that manufacturer with a wholesale pricing as well. The importance of this is when you guys just buy online somewhere, you get a knockoff a lot of the time. It looks almost identical. You heard of Gucci and Prada knockoffs or Jordache jeans back in the day? There are knockoffs that look almost identical. When you buy online, anything you ingest, like as far as an herb or a supplement, um, or a prescription, you want to make sure you get it direct from the manufacturer. Because a few years ago, women were getting pregnant from birth control online because there was no birth control pills in the birth control pills. Okay, so they would probably go into the dollar store, taking, I don't know, dollar store of vitamins or aspirin or whatever, and selling them as birth control. And some of the supplements almost identical. In fact, my own cardiologist didn't want to bother me for a refill of his supplements. He got them online. They came, and it was a knockoff. The bottle looked almost identical. The pills looked almost identical, but it wasn't. So it's important to avoid getting knockoffs. Only buy it direct from the manufacturer or a legitimate source that you know. Now, I connect you direct with these manufacturers. So it doesn't matter which of hundreds of brands you want or which supplement you want. So if you want a specific, blend that I can get you, I'll tell you which company makes the best blend for your specific needs, because not one company makes the best of everything, right? Like your regular grocery store might not have the best cuts of meat, so you go to the butcher, and then you go to the farm stand. So same with your supplements. So now I can direct you, and I can give you your own dashboard where you can compare probiotics from different companies and see which is the best for you. So if you want supplements or a wholesale link tied to hundreds of companies around the world, drop subs down below or supplements or reach out to me and I will get you a special link that gets you the wholesale price. I set it up right now. All of my clients are set up for 15% off retail. So whatever you get it for elsewhere on the retail, you're going to get an extra 15% off your initial order, an extra 10% all of your one-time orders, and an extra 15% off all your recurring orders. Woohoo! All right. Now, moving right along. Oh my God, I can't believe this episode went so quick. This year went so quick. I hope you finish the year strong. Please, guys, you know what? We all had tragedies and triumphs, and I know this holiday season might not have been joyous for all of you because some of you, this might be the first Christmas, say, without your mom or a spouse. So I know it might not have been as happy and joyous, but hopefully moving forward, things will get easier for you. You'll have more ups than downs. But you know what? We need the rain to appreciate the rainbows. So if you notice this year wasn't so good for you, let's finish the year strong. Let's give it a jump start into the new year and make it bigger and better. And I want to help you do that. So how I'm going to help you finish the year strong and get the jump start is, you know what? Reach out for my book. Join the upcoming workshop. Reach out for supplements of your choosing. Reach out for testing that you need. I want to help you finish this year strong, but more importantly, get a jump start to next year. Like I knew before I entered kindergarten, now I'm talking the 70s. I'm going to date myself here. My grandma back then, kids entering kindergarten, they didn't have preschool for the most part, but they didn't have electronics and TV teaching them anything. Back then in kindergarten, kids didn't know letters, colors, numbers, how to spell. My grandma taught me before kindergarten my letters, my numbers, how to spell, how to write my name, my address and phone number if I got lost, how to zipper, tie, button, blow bubbles, swim so I wouldn't drown. And you know what? That gave me a jump start in life so I wasn't behind. So I want you to know, even though you might feel behind this year, let's get a jump start. Get you that testing you need, get you those supplements you need, getting you a consult, getting you the upcoming workshop. Because you know, when you get a jump start ahead of everyone else, you're not feeling overwhelmed and you're not just surviving, you're truly thriving. So I want you guys to have a very healthy, happy, joyous new year. And I want to share with you this upcoming workshop. I want to tell you more about it because I've done way too many events this year. I am scaling it way back. So if you knew me and you're like, oh, I'll just catch the next one, don't wait for the next one because I'm only hosting one big event per quarter, which is per season, which is per 3 months. And this workshop is it. So if you miss it, you're going to have to wait 6 months till the following one. So I don't want you to miss it. And because I don't want you to miss it, I know your price point might be tough right now after the holidays. I am offering you can even reserve a free spot, a no cost spot. No cost. Woo, 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 woo. So I'm not trying to sell you nothing there. Sell you something right here, right now. But you know what? Join the free spot if your money is tight. Just get in where you could fit in. If it's the no cost, that's still going to help your move needle move forward. So just reserve, mark your calendars for Wednesday, February 11th. 11, I think, is an angel sign number. People, I don't know exactly about the 11th, but I made it February 11th. So mark your calendar for Wednesday, February 11th. It starts at 7 p.m. There is a no cost, no strings attached, no obligation, no hounding you. And there's the VIP like experience. And the difference is this the no cost is going to be on a setting like this where you see me virtually and you can interact as well. The first half hour is going to be online like this, and it's going to be free, fun, interactive. And but the interactions are limited across the screen like this. Then for those that level up to VIP, they're going to get on a Zoom like setting for a power hour where it's fun and interactive and I can see your beautiful faces. You could see me, you can unmute, ask a question, shout out a comment, drop down below and I can see them. We can respond in real time. The VIP experience is going to be an extra power hour. They're going to have Zoom access. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. They're going to get the Reclaim Your Life digital and printable blueprint, workbook, worksheets with all of the notes. And they are also going to get a short, private, confidential one on one consultation with me at another time. And I don't know if I'm ever going to do it at this cheap price point. Literally, the VIP is less than you would spend on a lunch. Okay. Right now it's $47. I believe I'm definitely going to raise the price. So if you want this, just get in why it's $47. That includes the free experience, the VIP experience, which is the Zoom Power Hour, the Zoom Live Q&A, the digital printable blueprints with the notes, the workbooks, the worksheets, and a private consultation with me. Now, just so you know, I charge $600 for a consultation. So when I'm giving you this workshop for $47 and including a private consult, that is phenomenal. If you don't do this now for 47, you probably never will, okay? And that's just the sad reality. I'm the truth teller. If you're not if you're not going to spend this $47 to get a mini consult with me, you're not going to spend the 600 to get a full consult. You're just going to be kicking yourself forever. Like I should have done that. So that's all I want to say is, you know what? You are worthy. You are deserving to treat yourself as good, if not better than your bestie. And I learned that the hard way. I was in a heart failure running an ER during the pandemic and treating the world better than me. And you know what? If I didn't have to be my own friend, I wouldn't. But we're stuck with ourselves for life. So why not treat ourselves like we treat our best friend, right? You're more worthy, you are more than deserving to treat yourself as good, if not better than your bestie. So I just want to share that with you. And I want you to finish the year strong. I don't want you to kick yourself for what you could have, would have, should have done. Just learn from it so that you can make the next year, 2026, even better, even bigger, and even more prosperous, that you can feel better. Get rid of your symptoms, reduce or eliminate your symptoms, your signs, your autoimmune flare ups, your reliance on medication. And I want to help you do that by finishing the year strong and giving you that jump start. So I would say, you know what? If you want testing in your state, drop down links to supplements from the best companies around the world. Drop down below supplements. But most importantly, do the workshop because there's no cost to it. And I'm going to be able to guide you in the right direction on your next step. Because there's a lot of information out there, a lot of misinformation, and a lot of overwhelm when you guys scroll. You know, I've been researching health for over 30 years. And you guys can Google search till the cows come home and 10 years still not have all the information and the right information. And there's so much misinformation out there. So I want to guide you in the right direction, hold you by the hand if you do the VIP, totally hold you by the hand, and steer you towards what might be next. So mark your calendars for Wednesday, February 11th at 7 p.m. Listen, guys, it's not going to change my life one way or another if you show or not. Like, let's see, there's going to be a lot of other people there, but I know it can give you a jump start to the year moving forward. So I hope you mark your calendars for Wednesday, February 11 at 7 p.m. EST. The VIP will be 7:30 to 8:30, and then live Q&A after that. And it's really going to give you a lot of the nuggets you need to guide you in the right direction from away from misinformation and overwhelm. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Thank you, the viewers. Please like, follow, subscribe so I know who's watching it, who for what. It helps support our channel at absolutely no cost to you. So please, wherever you are, like, heart, drop a comment, say, you know, watched it, thank you, whatever. Subscribe, click that share button to somebody you know that needs this. Just click that little share, boop, send it off to your wall, your group, your friend, private message it to them. You know, think of those you know that are suffering. They're exhausted all the time, trying to drink all this coffee, Red Bulls, take Ritalin, Adderall. They can't focus. They're in pain. They have IBS, weird rashes, autoimmune. They keep telling you about their in and out of the doctors, the hospitals, the meds. And just click that share button because you know what? If you're so content with your life and you have great energy and no signs, no symptoms, no pain, take no medications, all your tests are normal, then you know what? This might not be for you, and that's okay, but I'm sure you know somebody this can help. So just click the share button. That's all I ask of you. So I want to thank each and every one of you. I am so blessed. I am so blessed for Brady's event and marketing, who does my live streaming each and every week, for showing up, tuning out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Elizabeth Barrasco and Brady's Event Marketing, for making me sound beautiful, look beautiful, put me in your beautiful magazine, doing my live streamings, my shorts, my edits. I thank you. Thank you. I thank all of the viewers. I thank all my friends. Oh, all of my friends on my Facebook page. I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. But please follow my business page, World Wellness Expert. That is so super important because moving forward, a lot of the business stuff and the invites and the special savings, I'm going to be moving over there. So please follow the business page, World Wellness Expert. If you're on YouTube right now, click that subscribe button. Wherever you are, click the follow button. I want to thank each and every one of my friends, my potential clients, my viewers, co-authors in our book, those that had me on their podcast, their radio shows, those that purchased my book this year, that turned up to my live event. Yay! If you're on Long Island, mark your calendar for February 13th. There's going to be a live in-person event at 7 p.m. in Plainview. Reach out to me for the details. So I want to thank each and every one of you, my potential clients, especially those in your wellness journey 3.0 and beyond. Woohoo! High five to those members of our 90-day program. You rocked it out. They are ready to graduate from the 90-day program in another week or so. I am graduating them and looking forward to the next Your Wellness Journey 4.0 and beyond members who I take them, hold them by the hand, and give them everything they need for the next 90 days. So, and maybe I can do that for you in the future because the next step after this workshop is the 90-day program that helps you move the needle forward. And yes, the doors are getting ready to open for that as well because we're graduating this class. And some of those results I showed you and those people are in your Wellness Journey 90-day program. You could see how much they're smiling, they're laughing, they're on less meds, they have less symptoms, less flare up, and they have more joy, more energy, less pain so that they can do more, be happier, laugh more, smile more. And I want that for you. So I thank you. I hope you have a very healthy, happy new year. And I hope you in the Reclaim Your Life Super Workshop, February 11th at worldwellnessexpert.com/reclaim. Happy New Year. Woohoo! Woo! I can't believe I turned up every Wednesday for